use this sketchy thing again. So it slows down right away. Come on. Way out there, she just chased away like the herd of deer. It was like 10 deer, and she didn't know what to do, so she was just standing there. It's really funny. Yeah, I got some good milk too. I only have honey as a sweetener though. I forgot to get sugar. But yeah, I got the breakfast burritos in the air fryer. Anyways, like I was playing with the thing because I have to continuously play with it to get the flame to keep consistent, and I turned it up a bit too much. And then I don't know, big fireballs, flames shooting out everywhere, so I kind of freaked out. Just wanted to move this back a bit and ended up spilling some of the coffee. But anyways, I'm so done with that stupid little Chinese pocket stove. I'm gonna go to a camping store here in Colorado and grab a new one. Kira just loves it out here. And I should get a new one of these stovetop espressos. This one leaks a little. But anyways, here's a large cup of strong espresso coffee. Alright, to go along with these burritos. Kira's just been ripping around here and he's gonna get her in the van. She keeps like disappearing up into the trees down the road. But I love when these campsites are, you know, in the off season and nobody's here. There's not much to worry about. Besides we're chasing some animals. I guess there is stuff to worry about, like wolves, coyotes, bears, but we should be fine, right, Kira? You'll run from them, right? Okay, up. All right. Got her in here. Yeah, coffee is good. Burritos look tasty in the air fryer. Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah. We got 3 hours, 9 minutes to Denver, Colorado. Where are you? Way down there. I'm just gonna check out the city a bit. I think the plan is to maybe make one stop at a store, maybe a camping store, and then just keep on driving. Let's find that desert and finally get out of this snow. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I should get stuck here. As I spin the tires. Rocker to get her going. But did snow a little bit more last night. Come on, where's the grip? There we go. This is like just the amount of snow that I can drive in. Any more than this and I wouldn't be driving in here, so I'm glad that there wasn't any more snow in here. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I get the nice thing about having a lifted kind of a little bit four-wheel drive, off-roady type of van for these situations. But man, yeah, this is beautiful. Well, I got my winter camping in. But yeah, time to get out of Wyoming and get into southern Colorado. Yeah, it was -7 this morning. It's supposed to be +7 in the southern bit of Colorado, so I'm looking forward to that. I got 2 hoodies on right now, and I'm cold. My feet are cold. Super pretty place out here. Got the frost, the snow from overnight on the trees and shrubs. Yeah, nice clear day. So hopefully here, once I get on the highway, interstate, sorry, that I'm gonna see the Rocky Mountains in the distance. Should be a nice scenic drive today on a nice wintry blue sky day. All right, well, just got on the interstate and yeah, it's kind of icy. So I'm glad I slept in at least a bit and at least the sun's out. But this is still, let's do a little brake test here. Okay, I got a little bit of traction. yeah, no sign of the Rockies yet. Oh, a little mountain there. But yeah, I'll just take it easy here till this definitely is wet, not semi-slush ice. Yeah, oh, I'm over this. I just passed an accident. Van smoked a guardrail. I thought I just saw another flashing light up here, but yeah, this passing lane is clear ice. This is hit and miss with salt, and people are still passing me. Yeah, I'm over these icy roads, but at least the sun's out. This is only going to get better and drier as we drive south. At least I got a few cars behind me now. We're doing 45, 50 miles an hour. That's like 80, 90K. I don't know, and then I passed that sanding snow plow, and it's definitely not any better. So, I mean, even if I pull over for an hour, the sun is hot. There's a good crosswind too, which isn't helping, I think. But here you go, rest area 2 miles. I'm just gonna pull over for a bit. This is silly. And I couldn't imagine like crashing my van now right before I get out of winter and icy conditions. But here's a viewpoint too. Still pretty flat, and we got mountains over to my left, and that should kind of be how this drive continues. There's gonna be prairies and mountains on the right, and I ain't going in near those snowy, icy mountains anymore, unless they're desert mountains with sand and hot temperatures. 360. Okay, so there was a electronic sign back there that says the I-25, which I'm on, is closed between Wheatland and, is it Cheyenne? I'm pronouncing that wrong. So yeah, the interstate might be closed up ahead. So I mean, that's probably even just a good thing. I just passed that rest stop. It was way off to the side, and they salted the shit out of this. And this truck and trailer guy's doing a good 70 kilometers an hour, so that's 40 miles an hour. It's a nice speed. It's a nice speed. And at least like we got some beautiful scenery. I'm flat ahead, but yeah, we'll just get into the wheatland. That's where I was gonna go last night as well. So I'm glad I didn't do this stretch of road. And yeah, see if the interstate's closed. And I assume if it's closed, it'll be opening up shortly. So there might be a backlog of traffic. So we might wait that out as well. Maybe we'll just wait till noon. I guess it's only 10:20, so we'll see. Got lots of time. Alright, so I just passed another sign that the road, or this interstate, is closed here, just south of Wheatland here. So we'll go scope it out. If not, we'll explore Wheatland. Maybe there's a museum or a some sort of I don't know, tourist attraction. But we're 1 mile out from Wheatland, and then yeah, we'll see if there's like a lineup on the highway, interstate. And I mean, at least it's a decent sized town by the looks of it, so yeah. And the sun's out and it's not snowing anymore, so can't be that bad. And it could be worse, like last night was. Shouldn't have even been driving last night either. But anyways, take our time. Okay, yeah, all the lights are flashing, things are down. It says all traffic must exit. Yeah, I guess I'll just jump on the phone here and double check to make sure it's just weather related. The thing is this is like one of the only highways going south here. Like there's not even a secondary highway, maybe a grid road, but there was a tourist center here. But I mean, they got a whole bunch of semis here. Fuck, that barricade is down. It's cool how a lot of this is automated on these interstates. Pretty sure that said left to the tourist center. But yeah, and I checked on my my Sun app. The solar noon is right at noon, 12:01 actually. I thought it would be a bit earlier. So yeah, a bunch of people lined up there in cars. So I mean, like, they still got an hour and a half until the sun's at its highest. But I assume it's just the wind that's blowing and making things icy. But yeah, here's the visitor center. I think we'll just stop here. Maybe even it's open. I can just pop in, or just jump on the phone and look up the highway conditions. Well, I guess, yeah, so I got some pictures here. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, those are snow-covered, icy, blowing winds. So yeah, they say the interstate's closed. It's been closed for, I think it said 7:30 a.m. So 3 hours, and they said it could be 7 to 9 hours minus the 3 hours. So 7, 6, 5, 4 could be another 4 hours to like 7 hours potentially, right? The wind's blowing strong here. I mean, there's the flag up there, blowing from the Rockies. I don't know what to do. There is a way to get around it. Of course, the road closures on the maps. So 44 minutes faster on the interstate, but I can detour out to Laramie and back in. Now, I mean, the thing is, the road probably won't be any better. That'll get me closer to the Rocky Mountains. I almost thought about taking that road earlier today, not knowing that the interstate was closed. But that also gets me over this little mountain range. I mean, I can look up the road conditions of this 34 and the 30. But yeah, well, we'll just see. And so I guess the other highway up over the little mountain range is slick with dangerous winds, blowing snow, and extreme blowover risk. I assume that's for semis. And so the danger is high. So yeah, probably just gonna check out Wheatland here for another hour. And it's 44 minutes slower, and I don't really want to climb those mountains. They don't look too big, but you know, there's gonna be some steep grades. So yeah, let's bum around town here. Maybe I can find something, a store with some camping gear. Make the best of it. Well, about an hour later, poking around town a bit. It's open. All the semis are rolling out here. So hopefully it's not too much of a semi shit show. But yeah, I got some batteries for a flashlight that I had. Like last night, I didn't have a flashlight. It was like a long range flashlight. So that's nice to have. And yeah, just a small little like farming community town. Reminded me a lot of Saskatchewan. It's kind of funny. But yeah, let's get to Denver. We got 2.5 hours. Hopefully of decently fast highway speeds. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, well, not bad so far. It's windy though. They said 40+ mile-an-hour winds. And even they have permanent signs on the side of the road here that says high wind area. Obviously this is kind of like a corridor, I think, before the Rocky Mountains. Ugh. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill behind some of these semis. There doesn't seem to be like any rocks on this road. They just salted it by the looks of it. But yeah, get some good gas mileage because gas is a whole lot cheaper in Colorado. But yeah, we're doing good on this tank. I'm not bad. I've been doing some interstate driving, but should have lots to get into Denver. Lots of gas. But yeah, wish me luck. I mean, at least there's no ice on the roads. We just got some wet for the most part. Not even slush anymore, so. And just the odd wind gust. But yeah, it's nice scenic rolling hills, foothills. So I'm enjoying it. We'll just relax and take it easy. Alright, things are looking better here. We got dry pavement. And yeah, we're just leaving Wyoming. So yeah, I'm glad that the snow should be gone here shortly. I looked at some video camera feeds of Denver, and it looks like there might even be some green in Denver and no snow. So that's promising since we're an hour and a half away. But yeah, what an interesting place, Wyoming. There's not much out on this eastern part of the state. Like, I loved Yellowstone in the other corner of Wyoming. And then that's more mountainous. Again, there's not much there though, right? This is just kind of an empty state for the most part. I mean, this was a big town we just went through. I forget what it's called, Cheyenne, I think. Probably still pronouncing something wrong. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff up here, but I think we're just coming up to the border, or the state line, as they call it. But yeah, it's been fun. I got my van up to 80 miles an hour, so that's about It's at 140 on my speedometer, so that's the speed limit. And yeah, silky smooth. So yeah, I'm glad I built the roof system like I did, very aerodynamic and out of solid composite. Because yeah, there's no weird noises like you get from some roof racks. And yeah, I haven't checked up there. Hopefully it kept most of the snow and water out. It's not a perfect seal. It's something I might fix in the future. It just needs a few more like latches in the middle. But that's okay, I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, there we go. That's the start of the Rocky Mountain Range. And then yeah, the mountains just kind of fade away behind the clouds there. So that is exciting. I'm excited to get to some more scenic mountains. The Black Hills were cool, but you can't beat the Rocky Mountains. I guess I got a few more minutes to go for the state line. Alright, well, I'm saying goodbye to Wyoming, and I think we're in Colorado. Yeah, we passed the line. So yeah, I'm excited to explore Colorado. This is going to be quite diverse, from going from these northern plains, seeing the Rocky Mountains, not going in the Rocky Mountains though, but just following down on the foothills of the Rockies, and then the bottom part turns into desert, into New Mexico. So should be quite diverse, Colorado. So I am excited. Yeah, and we're an hour and a half out from Denver, and we'll see what kind of crazy shit show Denver is like, entering it, you know, in the afternoon on a and I went to pull off a line onto a freeway, and this van is sluggish, right? I'm like, oh yeah, we're at super high altitude. So I mean, that's why my mileage isn't the greatest, but we're just coming up to 600K on this tank. So considering I did a bunch of interstate driving, doing 120, 130, 140K climbing up here, 600K on a tank still is really good. I'll do the math here for the liter per 100K. No left turn, shit. I'm not from this city. What city are we in? It won't even show me on the map. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, I can't turn left, but I can go straight. Straight it is. That looks like my gas station. Anyways, talk to you in a bit. Shit. Well, this was the cheapest gas around. I guess I just have to go to a different gas station. Debit doesn't work here, and it wants a zip code to approve the credit card. So I just entered the only zip code I know, 90210, and it said the zip code didn't match. So I'm just gonna get out of this tight parking spot, drive down the street, and I guess go to the next cheapest gas station. Super unique. They have the railroad track running parallel with a street. Maybe that's something Saskatoon should do. I want to like wait and see now. Now I think it's a public transport, because I'm in Fort Collins, and then so just going south, there's a whole bunch of cities, including Denver. All these cities just seem to be all connected. Oh man, just gotta figure out how to drive. It's not bad. Everything seems pretty simple laid out driving-wise. Lots of signs to read. What was it, Target? I haven't seen Target since they all got shut down in Canada. But anyways, okay, we're going to Conco, which I gassed up there before. They seem to be everywhere. It's only 4 cents more per gallon, so that was at $2.80 per gallon. That's still pretty good. Is it 3 minutes away? Okay, not bad. So 51 liters. So I still had 9 liters in the tank, and I just did 592K. So that works out to 8.6 liters per 100K. So yeah, not bad. My best was, what did I have before? I guess it's in the video. 7.8, I think? 7.8. So yeah, again with the altitude, the interstate driving, you know, that could have been a 7 something again. Still chasing that 6 liters per 100K though. I mean, so I had another, so I could have, this is at 600K, I could have drove to 700K with this. So again, my 1,000K per tank dream might be a little hard to do now with the weight and the roof top box, but I want to get a 6 liter per 100K. I should be able to do that. Probably coasting down from here, because this is one of the highest points in America. And yeah, we'll be driving down to sea level now, so it's just going to be downhill. And if the wind stays away, the wind's also been stupid windy. So yeah, get a tailwind one day, we should be able to make that 6 liter per 100K mark, or somewhere in the 6s. Anyways, I am going to continue south to Denver area, and then probably just keep on trucking south to one of these smaller towns just like this outside of Denver, because I assume Denver's just going to be a shit show. So yeah, do a couple more time lapses to kind of show you the surrounding area. God, there's the train. I suppose the train comes here. Yeah, Fort Collins seems cool. Guess I'll flip you around for a bit. That train's coming this way. Definitely an older, cool town, I guess, with the name Fort in it. The other thing I just realized is the regular gas here that I just put in is 85. Now, our regular gas is 87. Now, I think this van requires 87. So, that's going to be interesting. We'll see how it performs at a high altitude with less octane. That sounds like a horrible combination. But, hopefully it'll be fine. And if I get shit gas mileage, I'll know why. Because, you know, I can even get 89. It's kind of usually the mid-grade. That might be pointless. May or may not. But I think I should not put 85 in here again. I kind of realized that after I filled up. And I assume in the state of Colorado here, that just might be a thing. You know how every province is different. Province in Canada is different. And every state here has got different emissions and, you know, laws around the fuel and stuff. Regulations, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Driving south, hitting up some of these smaller towns that are all kind of interconnected. Oh, and the other thing is, good thing I got off the I-25, because I just found out it's a toll route, and it's $5 to go on the I-25. It said $4.90. Hey, look, it's Lucky's Market. Should almost go in there. I'm liking this. I don't know, I might end up just, yeah, staying in one of these towns. It's got a cool vibe. Had a guy pull up with the Subaru and asked if this was a K car. He's like, right on, that thing's kind of cool. I'm like, no, it's a little bit bigger than a K car. And yeah, it's got this cool kind of mountain vibe. You know, there's lots of off-road vehicles. There's lots of like Subarus I keep seeing. So I'm kind of getting that BC kind of, you know, Alberta, Canmore kind of vibe of being on the foothills. So yeah, like this is a place I could see myself living potentially, especially one of these smaller towns like Fort Collins. I should look around here a bit more before I just drive out of this town. But that little downtown area looked cool. Should we find a dog park actually? She looks at me. Kira needs a little break from... And cool, there's a Rivian. It's the first Rivian I've ever seen. That's one of the first full electric trucks. I believe they came out before the Ford Lightning came out. Looks smaller than I thought. I'd love to get a side view of this Rivian. I took a kind of indirect route getting here. I probably spent about 20 hours driving, I'm just guessing. But a direct shot from, say, Saskatoon to this area is 15 hours. So, an intriguing place to set up, you know, a place to hang out in the winter. If, you know, because winters are like this, you know, and of course they get some snowstorms, but, you know, it's +7 today. I'm in a t-shirt, +7 feels amazing. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a cool place, and I'm getting a cool vibe from it so far. Just meeting a couple people at the gas station. But yeah, I know there'll be so much here, but yeah, it's cool to see a Rivian. And they got their own electric vehicle plates. Cool. Alright, I just came in and checked out a campground here. It's all closed. But yeah, just popped out of town, like 7-minute drive, and then all of a sudden you're just like in the Rocky Mountains. There's just a reservoir here. But I'm just gonna stay in the mountains here. Like it's just, you know, a couple-minute drive into the mountains, but I'm just gonna drive south along the mountains now. Kind of towards Boulder, Colorado, which is just north of Denver. But yeah, it's super cool. You can see a little bit of the plains through that little V there. How you just have flat plains and then just such a sharp edge of where the Rocky Mountains start. So yeah, very unique, very cool. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna stay in this area tonight. I don't know, it's cool. And the views here now, holy shit, like all of a sudden we're just in the Rocky Mountains. And yeah, these are obviously bigger than the Black Hills in South Dakota where I just was. So, hell yeah. And not much snow here, so if I just stay on the edge of these Rocky Mountains, it should be good. Just head a little more in basically, and then I'm just gonna be heading south. My vehicle has like no power. Yeah, this is crazy. We're just in the Rocky Mountains now. Jeez, that was just a Porsche with a bunch of roof rack stuff. Oh, this is awesome. What a perfect road I picked to head south on. Man, I think I'm in love. I think I'm gonna spend another day here. And like, you know, two younger kids flew by. One guy's in an old Supra, and one guy's in an older Toyota, like, Tercel. But, yeah, like, you know, we're 10 minutes out of the city in the Rocky Mountains here. And then we're driving on this road for another hour, and then we're just gonna pop back into the, you know, the prairies, more or less, and be in Boulder, Colorado, in, you know, a big city with all the amenities. And then within like 10 minutes, it's like you're out in nature with these, you know, beautiful red mountains here. And then, you know, the further you drive in, you know, the bigger the mountains get. This is very cool. Alright, it's been super cool, yeah. A little bit more snow in this part. But yeah, past a school, like little communities, lots of like ranches with horses and, you know, livestock like that. And then yeah, and then like up here, you know, there's some big mansions. And so yeah, and then apparently we're just coming up to the edge here. And we're gonna drop down out of the mountains, heading towards Longmount, kind of. And then Boulder, Colorado is below that. And then it's Denver. But, yeah. There's also been some campgrounds up in here with campers. And like trailer park areas where you could probably buy seasonal lots. So yeah, kind of a mix of everything. Like I wonder what some of the prices are up here as well. Could be good, could be affordable. I should bring my trailer down here and park it for a winter. That'd be cool. 15-hour drive though. And then you could fly down. Yeah, who knows? And yeah, just like that, there's the prairies again. And wow, I guess there's a little bit more snow down here. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just have to keep heading south till the snow disappears again. Starting to get awfully pretty. Alright, so yeah, just pulling into Boulder, Colorado. Alright, looks like that sun is just going behind the mountains. But yeah, I'm just coming into downtown Boulder. And I just asked Google what Boulder's known for. And it's like, it's outdoor activities. And it's award-winning breweries. And the downtown area, apparently. So we will head there for now and make a plan on what to do for the rest of the evening now that we're running out of daylight.